for me 君の声が聞こえてる叫んでる僕の名前を
People, I actually had a successful intro. We didn't like screw up at all. It's amazing. I didn't know I was capable of never screwing up. It's a little confusing. We're not playing Danganronpa. Do not press play. Do not advance to that's the game. That's the game we're playing. That's the game we're playing. Almost ruined everything. Almost destroyed it all. Hey Cody, how you doing? Oh boy, it has been a day. Guys, I'm not going to talk about it, but I am continuously forgetting how bloody long the Danganronpa trials are. That thing went for 6 episodes. They're well, not uploading now. I can't stream while I'm uploading, but yeah, I've got 4 of them uploaded. The next 2 are still waiting to upload because goddamn, I went ahead and I recorded them all. Wow, 2 a.m. Where are you? Damn, Gabriel. Like, they used to be even later because I used to live on the West Coast. Then I came over to the East Coast. I thought this was an okay time, but 2 o'clock is terrible. 2 o'clock is terrible. But welcome. I'm glad you're here for as long as you make it. I do not expect you to keep the full stream because, damn, that is nuts-tastic. But yeah, it's like the other problem is that it's a 6-parter. And then everyone takes an hour and a half to upload. So it's just like, by the time I finish, I'm like, it's going to take me 9 hours to upload this piece of... Damn. Did not plan ahead. For some reason, I always think Europe is farther away. Because that's the thing. I think of Europe is like 5 hours ahead of us. I guess that works. It's 7 p.m. here, so never mind. I had it right in my head. I just can't do math. Well, I'm glad that you're here. Why are time zones a thing? This is as crazy as the flat earthers are. Wouldn't it be great if everyone just had one time zone? That would be amazing. I think the flat earthers are crazy, but I think they've got a good idea going. We should just like flatten out the earth. Let's just get like an anvil and just press. I think that's what we should be aiming for. Okay. Let's head back to the base area. Change my party out because as much as I like Annalise, I'm a little bit sad because I just got a great weapon for Annalise that she will never use because she's probably never getting back in my party. Let's invert the word like Nocturne, but I still need the internet. I'm not willing to lose the internet in order to have a flat world. That's not going to be okay. There
Ready?
you are. Charizard. So, Gabriel, do you know anything about this game? Because if not, it's fine. Cody doesn't know anything about this game, and so I'm pretty used to just explaining everything as I go along, but I can at least give you a little bit of a background recap if you know nothing. Nutsing! Okay, where am I going? I'm going here. To the 4th plane, to the Lelouch Lounge. Every single time I say that, I want to say Lelouch Lounge. And then I think of the Code Geass guy just going all cynical, and I need to see myself. I have no idea how that just looked. Probably not the best. So we have 1 trial remaining in Chapter 4, and then we're on to Chapter 5. Oh, okay. Well then, yes. If you hit a walkthrough, you probably know a pretty good amount about it. A pretty good amount it, yes. That is, I am so good at speaking. Everyone should just want to be me. Oh, this is one fancy-looking training facility. It's a real maze inside. I still remember what major pain it was getting through it to this day. Even rooms with no lighting whatsoever. I'm sure you can imagine how dangerous those are. God, her new portrait just continuously messes me up. Every single time I see it, I'm just a little... Damn, Charizard. Holy crap. Anyway, as far as I can tell, this should be our final ordeal in this plane. Let's get this done. I certainly agree with that. Okay, is there anything hidden in the woods? It almost looks like there's something there. I see a little bit of like a... But I think that's just gravel, because I can't pick it up. That's why I tried to rotate, because rotating is what gives you a much better idea of if something's a treasure chest or not. But it will not let me rotate. It is scoffing at... Maybe it might be flowers. It could be flowers. Suddenly, flowers! So what's interesting is that Joshua is a forced party member right now, and thus far, I have no idea why. He hasn't done anything significant for the plot. That actually raises the chances significantly that Estelle will be the... I hate saying the prize, but Estelle will be the person you get from doing this area. Hello? Wait, where's that guy you were with before? Well, if you mean Rice, then she's not a guy, and how dare you assume her gender? So offended. Oh, that's for this door. I was like, I'm pretty sure I have not had the opportunity to not get to get a card yet. So that's bad. There we go. I was just about to say, wow, I haven't seen a whole lot of enemies in here. That's a little weird. And then it came along and be like, so, you want to find some enemies, huh? It's a werebat. So, Foxtail. I never do shoot. Oh, interesting. So she can make them make us faster, or make them slower. Crack up. Wait, what? Sir? How dare you survive with 28 hit points? I am deeply offended by this.
Yeah.
Wow. Holy crap, how did she gain 20 from a whip smack? That makes no s- God dang, Joshua, pick it up. So it doesn't matter, whoever I don't kill will get a chance to go. That's true, Cody. It could always be worse. Did you just heal from hitting me? That's... no, you didn't heal. I don't know what you did. Whatever, you're dead now.
All right, what's next?
Let's focus on the positive. Accentuate the positive. I love these guys. They're like, we're rats and we have swords. And I'm like, yeah, you do. You do have swords. They're so adorable. All right. I wonder... That would be super rude, actually. I wonder if Chloe can use the new sword I just got. She should be able to, because that's specifically one for Annalise. But they both use rapiers, so maybe? No, she can't. Okay. It would have been weird if she could. But you know what? You never lose anything by looking. You never lose anything by trying. There's nothing out here, right? There is a door. No orbital energy is I have to go really deep into this place to get a ID card. Pretty rude if you ask me. Enemy with the ID card, could you please be in a place that's convenient for me? That's rude. So I understand that Chloe is actually really good at actually hurting these guys.
Oh, Aidios, great Septian overseer.
So let us get a crap ton of extra stuff. I hate to use her entire CP gauge for this, but they just avoid all damage and you never actually get to kill them at all. Am I hearing an echo? Or that's just her. Did she just do that? Is she echoey? Also, and granted, this is what I get for talking about, you know, talking over the scene. But did she just say selfish robot?
That takes care of that.
I feel like she just said selfish robot, which may not be the best. I guess there's nothing wrong with being a selfish robot, but it's still weird. Sir with a key card, where are you? Okay, so we have activated the power, which probably means orbital energy is getting to the place that was back there. That was like, oh, there's no orbital energy reaching here. Very odd setup, though. Well, I guess actually for Military Fortress, it makes sense because you have to get deep into the fortress before you can power the extremities, which raises the likelihood that you'll get caught because you have to like just get to more secure areas. Though one wonders how people on this side actually got out. You know, I mean, maybe. Can't say it wasn't. Why did I get a preemptive on this? I feel like I deserve a preemptive on this. Wasn't using any attacks. All right. Interesting. She got 5 CP from effectively nowhere. Oh, I did not realize she would be out of range. Whoops. Stop wondering me. It's rude. So, Kevin, you can't do anything, but go ahead and here are off picked on. Why did they all get another turn? They just all went. I object, you guys. They do not deserve another turn. They just had one. I'm not okay with this. I'm not okay with how fast you guys are. I mean, I guess go ahead and Aqua Bleed. Although I'm pretty sure that rat's gonna knock you out of it. Let's see if I can stop the rat from knocking you out of it. Okay, well, I can at least kill the rat. Wait a minute. I am so bad at paying attention. The rat couldn't have actually knocked me out of it. Okay, Kevin, you now are able to move. Kill that until it dies. Thank you. Good job, Kevin. Proud of you. Man, Josh is doing all the heavy lifting here. He's the one who just walks up and says, you know what it's like to be alive? No, you don't. No, you don't.
That's that then.
Laughing my ass off as you're burning in hell. Also, in completely unrelated news, Twitch needs to get off its effective butt and approve my emotes already. I submitted them on Thursday, which admittedly, Thursday was Thanksgiving. I didn't expect them to do it on Thursday. But apparently they also took Black Friday off because they didn't approve them, and they didn't approve them all day today. And I'm just like, guys? Could ya please? I mean, they look like shit, so I'm not super offended that they're not approved yet, but I mean, I still worked on them. There's no greater void than the one between your ears. That's rude. It's funny, I'm actually going to continuously redo them until they get to a point where I'm not ashamed of them, because they just look. The big problem, and granted, if you don't know much about Twitch, this doesn't matter a lot to you, but they come in 3 sizes. And I started with the most detailed one and then shrunk from there. So the least detailed size is the one that looks the worst, but is also the one that ends up showing up in chat the most. So I think I just need to like make them separately and like make, instead of making it big and shrinking, just redrawing at this lower size. Huh? Something wrong, Shara? You could say that, yeah. This building seems pretty different to how it was the last time I was here. Those are the rooms in the corridor, everything. It's possible the room metal after I used it, though. Well, I mean, it's like, do we not tell her that these areas weren't real? Probably something our foes did intentionally, too. It does certainly seem like... Hey, CJ, congratulations! Bum 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 bum. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-bum. Awesome! That's what I wanted to do. How was your day, CJ? You just missed me complaining about Twitch, and I'm doing the third trial. Third trial, 4th chapter, Juggernaut. Just move to a palace. That might be a court chester. Well, I will go ahead and equip this guy, Kevin. You get the Juggernaut, bitch. Kevin's like, don't call me a bitch. And I'm like, Kevin, learn memes. Come on, man. Go ahead and give them the evil eye. Oh, goddamn. I'm continuously hoping that they won't be terrible. Okay, good job, Chloe. Chloe, at least, you know, has my... What? Actually, I shouldn't be surprised. My cats are... Okay, this is disgusting. I will warn you now that this is a little disgusting. But to keep my cats out of the trash can, I have to empty their litter box and not take it out right away until, like, the trash can is full, because they won't fuck with the trash can if there's litter in it. So as long as I keep kitty litter in the trash can, they leave it alone. But the second there's trash in there and there's no litter, they will knock that thing over and investigate. It's a problem, you guys. Well, this guy has hit points. How you doing, sir? Yeah, they really want to know what's in there. Actually, speaking of which, speaking of my cats, they are not here at the moment, but I got them a new little kitty bed. It's over here, right next in this chair that's right next to the where I stream from. Because it's funny, my cats are constantly walking across the area because they're like, hey, hey, and there's like, they unfortunately only have one section on the desk where they can lay down, and when one of them lays down, the other one's like, I have nowhere to be, and he wants to be in my lap. It's fine to be in my lap for a while. I love my cat, but there comes a point where I'm just like, cat, really, I'm doing stuff. You know, you can't just sit with something sitting on your legs forever.
Well, that takes care of that.
He found his old dog bed? Did you have it hidden? Was it like under the stairs? Did you have a Harry Potter room that your dog used to be in and then you like removed him? All right. Treasure box? Not a treasure box. Big area. Big area means go this way. See if there's a... Ha! That's interesting and unexpected. Zerum powder. Back for more items. What am I, a shop? I wish. Can you be? Is that a thing we can make happen? Okay, so this was the big area. So we just circumvented the big area. I'll take it. Figure that's what would happen. Aww. Hi guys. My name's Damiel. I'll be murdering your face off today. Wow, Joshua has no chill. It is interesting that this bird guy just has hit points forever. Like, he doesn't believe in being killed. He's like, you know what, I thought about being killed. I went, I got the brochure, I looked into it, but it just doesn't feel like it's for me. I'd say amateur murderer. I mean, it's something, I don't have to do it. It's something that I can do. I've got the skills to do, but I'm not sure it's really for me. That's why I went the pathless route in Undertale, because I just, you know, it's something I'm not obsessed with. I am still strongly considering when I finally beat Undertale, I feel like I'm pretty close, going ahead and doing the genocide run on stream. I'm not decided though. I also feel like it'll make me sad. Well, hey, Mr. Man, if you're asleep, I'm not going to wake you up. No siree, Bob. I'm like an episode or two from the end, to be quite honest. Well, that's awesome. The two of them are just standing next to each other missing. I think there might be something going on there. God, this poor guy, he just has none of the luck. I'm also not sure how he can whip someone to the point where they fall asleep.
There. Not done yet.
I'm actually sad. I expect to have it beaten by now, but I keep ending up missing uploads because my life is busy for some reason. It seems very rude to me. ID card number 2. Boo. All right, well, I got the I am not surprised at all. You're a liar. What?
So sorry.
Huh? How is that okay? Okay, well, let's get rid of these guys.
Yeah!
Chloe, I need you to not get your ass kicked. For me. For me.
This ought to perk you up.
It'll obviously have to wait until I beat the game, like, legit. God dang. I even increased... I moved you guys up so that you could actually, like, heal people. Because I do not want you at 1,000 hit points right next to that thing. That is a bad idea. I don't approve it.
Yeah!
All right. Well, he didn't even end up going for her anyway, so I guess it didn't really matter. Oh no, I'm blind. So sad. God dang, is Kevin ever gonna turn? No, he doesn't. The answer to that is no. Kevin does not get a turn. I'm still bad at looking at chat instead of looking at the camera whenever I talk to chat. I will try and get better, but no promises. It's one of those things you have to be smarter than I am to do. Wow, none of you have Latira? You guys are terrible. There's Latir. There we go. I'm like, someone should be able to do this. That's kind of important. Yeah, because that won't be... that. As long as it's not plot related, go ahead. And I don't think it's going to be plot related that you're going to tell me. God, I just killed you! No! I literally just killed you. Game, get your respawns under control. And this goes back to here, correct? Interesting. So yeah, I don't know what this is for, because it's like if you press it from here, you can never do anything. So where's the computator? Computator maledictus. There's that guy in the corner. Ratty in the corner. Dreaming of supper time. So I press that, I can come across here, but I can't do anything because that's off. But theoretically, this will let me head down this way, avoid the Radican. Interesting. I think that I feel like the question, Cody, and I feel like I've been down this road before, but is the missable thing at the end something that I could simply reload and get? Because if I can, if it's not something that's like locked in, then let me try and see if I miss it or not. And if I do, just say, hey, if you go back and do this, there's something else. But if it's something, I know I use this explanation all the damn time, but if it's something like in Persona 3, you have to, you know, the trigger for a scene to happen is like a month and a half before it comes up, then please let me know, because I'm not going to want to replay that much of Undertale in order to get it. Alright. There we go. I was like, there's something you can do about this, but I don't remember what it is. I'm kind of glad I bumbled into that as quick as I did. That could have been bad. Only Kevin can see. That's not great. Interesting. I'm always hesitant about stuff like this, so I'm going to say, CJ and anyone else that knows Undertale, if you know what he's talking about, what do you think? should he tell me or not? Because that's always the awkward thing. I'm like, I don't have enough information to make that decision. Okay, you jerks. Now I can see you. The time for mercy is over. It's a Wonder Wave. These guys are so fast. I'm not sure I approve. Chloe can't do anything. Oh wait, she's blind. I'm dumb. Why did I not think about the fact she was blind? So she can't attack. I'll go ahead and kill. Yeah, that'll probably cut. Yep. It's raining EP, but not very well. All right. See you later, loser.
Well, that takes care of that.
Well, I chased that guy into a corner and then like followed him. I'm kind of a jerk. Like he was actually trying to get on my way and I just went down his corridor and I'm like, hi. How are you, friend? Really, Cody? Should just be... Should just be that. Now, granted, I think if you have it, like, popped out, it won't let you whisper. Which may be what you're running into. Okay. Stupid dark rooms. What do I look like? A photographer? That's where I came. Is that where I came in? That's not where I came in. Your luscious lock of hair are nothing compared to my lovely locks of steel. Dun dun dun! On it like a steel lock. Okay, so, haha. I figured you out, Mr. I'm going to be slightly in the air because I'm a jerk. Moon glasses. Is moon glasses another thing that lets people see in the dark? No, it is not. That is not what those are. Imagine someone that somehow missed the night vision goggles trying to get through this. That'd be awful. Like, can I turn it back off? I was like, I don't know why you would want to turn it back off, but it's interesting that you can. Okay, so how I get... I love how I'm asking the question as I'm solving it. Alright. So I feel like we should get to a boss soon. I vote for boss. I'm ready to kill someone and make them die. In that order. In that order. You can't make someone die and then kill them, but you can kill them and then make them die. What the heck is this? I'm not sure I'm a big fan of whatever. Ah! Why can't we be friends? I better heal. There are people that have taken damage, and that is not wonderful. Damage is for people that aren't me. Ba-ba-da-ba-bum-bum. Thank you for standing there and let me ring around you, Mr. Ah! Stupid terrain difficulties. That reminds me, this has nothing to do with anything. But did you guys know that in the Vietnam War, in all of like official correspondence, they would refer to helicopter crashes as unscheduled terrain maneuvers, just because they did not want to send reports back home that said that, you know, there have been 7 instances of, you know, helicopter crashes in the last, so they would just call them unscheduled terrain maneuvers. And it's boss time, 99. Who we fighting this time? Oh, it is a gate. Well, looks like this is gonna be a fight to remember. This fight's gonna be the easiest. It's gonna be easiest, but there's nothing we can't handle. Of course not. Just like don't stand in front of that end. So let's see what we got here. A female beast that doesn't like... You delayed my at. I will delay your at then. What does it say when it doesn't let you do it? Out of curiosity. Okay, I dig it, Chloe.
This ought to perk you up.
Was not positive about that. Man, these guys resist everything. I'm not sure I approve. I will be taking this crit, thank you very much.
I will. Run no more.
Crack-a-boom. Nice job on the crit. Wait, that... He just walked up to me? This guy's trying to intimidate me. He just sort of walked up and is looking down at me like, what? Ow. Strength up and speed up, huh? Oh, yeah? Well, what about... Latira? Ha, didn't think about that, did ya? Kill this fool. Oh, damn. Kill him better than that. Interesting. I have never seen that before. And you do, because I can't whisper because I'm not in the like native client. So I was wondering if it was that. That was like the worst one you could charge in that scenario. So go ahead and ascension him. And start knocking him down. Whoops, that was not who I wanted you to attack. I just didn't pay attention. That's completely my own fault.
Take him down. Yeah.
All right. Oh, God. I'm like, that's probably a bad thing. Okay, so here's the question. Will Kevin survive? One way to find out, guys. Yes, Kevin will survive. Because a gate is dumb. Just like the real one. That was mean, I'm sorry. Not really.
Yeah.
Bum, 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 bum. CJ, are you hiding from us? Terrible. Strength up, strength down. Defense up, or defense down, speed up. Interesting. Okay, good. I was hoping that would finish him off. Wow. That's always really awkward. That's why it's always, not to like preach or talk down or anything like that, but it's always rough whenever money gets involved with a friend, because it's always it's a bad audio.
I hold in my hand the chalice of heaven. May its holiest of lights act as our shield.
So now we're down to just a gate. Time to get fully protected. Because I'm sure he'll go a little crazy now. But you know who else can go crazy? I can also go crazy. Joshua. Shame is your name.
This ought to perk you up. See? Take him down.
Rude. Okay. So let's just start hitting him until he dies. That seems like a good idea. Can you please actually hit him? Excellent. Good job, Joshua. You're the man. Everyone just like crowd around a gate and stab him. This is just like his birthday party. I will dive no more. A gate? Someone's been naughty.
Seems you came up short.
Exactly. All right, so I wonder why Joshua had to be my partner for this when Estelle is nowhere to be found. So I'm assuming that's Gate. A little bit, Gabriel. I was kind of underwhelmed. I actually was. It's weird. I was upset that she didn't do the "someone's been naughty" one because that one's more fun. For the love of Ido, still, he's a damn tank. Huh, he certainly is. Though I wouldn't expect any less. Still, I should be able to have him fighting on our side. Well, I'm sure Tide will be over the moon to hear about this. We should head back and let her know. Food is the basis of all. Man can only tread the right path with food in his stomach. Only when you have committed 20 kinds of food to memory shall this door open. Wow, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've got a ways to go. So let's head back to Hermit's Garden. The garden where hermits live. I'm gonna call it Kermit's Garden because I'm hilarious. More people. Yeah, I mean, if the consensus of everyone here is yes, this is certainly worth knowing and you'd probably miss it, then go ahead and tell me. That's why I wanted someone else that actually knew. I realized that, Gabriel. I know when as soon as you eat the recipe, you actually know the dish. The dish. Was that where we originally found the dragon? I feel like I probably was. Looks like you got your wish. You wouldn't find hair that red on anyone else. The hell's going on? Hey, what just happened? Huh? A gate! What are you doing here, Tida? Thought you were busy fixing up dinner. Wait a second. Where is Dan anyway? I just got the airline and bumped into him, but now you're here and he's not. What's going on? Aww. Hey, hurry up and film me. Stop touching me. I'm so happy you're okay. Of course, we only just saw each other. The short stuff here is turning the waterworks. You mind filming what's going on instead, Joshua? Wait. I didn't even know you're back in Labral. And why is the priest here? Oh, it's a long story. In case you hadn't noticed, the rest of us are here too, you know. Good to see you again, my friend. It certainly is. I still wish we could trade places, though. Why wouldn't give her time to be all over me like that? Annalise, she's like 12. Calm down. You truly is the most fortunate man on the continent. Well, you just shut your... Some really big monsters, and I don't like it one bit. Oh, okay, that's hilarious, Cody. All this discussion, someone in comments already said that. I'm sorry, Agate. I was just so happy I couldn't help myself. Now, I want you to save Estelle and the whole group's back together again. Is that true? What about the other bracers? Is that everyone, though? It might be. Huh? Estelle? How many damn times am I gonna ask for you to cough up an explanation? This ain't another of Erica's murderous traps, is it? Well, she really must have it in you if that's your first guess. Sounds quite like what happened since your parents came back, Tida. You could say that. Alright, got it. To be honest, the whole thing doesn't feel quite real, but I can't see anything you're saying changing that. So I'm in. Let's get to work. Well, that was quick. So you don't want to ask anything? We'll try and answer the best we can. Got a good idea on the situation is from your last explanation. As for the rest, I figure it's just easier to get things for myself. And then you do after that, I'll ask somebody. Besides, doesn't feel right having all these people gathered and no Estelle. So let's find her and put that right, alright? Thanks for... Poor Joshua, we found literally everyone except the one he wants to find. What are you thanking me for? After younger bracer is part of my job. That goes for you too. How's it been for you these days anyway? Feel like you got any strongest that journey of yours? Well, I will run no more. If you ask me, Estelle's changed more than I have. She shapes up a real reliable bracer these days, and she's hardly stupid at all. Wherever guy we go to, they seem to end up needing her for this and for that. Still. Every time her freaking picture. I'm amazed how quickly you accepted that this was reality, not a dream or illusion or some kind. Did you not consider the possibility? Well, sure, but... Oh, I think we have our answer. The warmth of Tida's embrace coupled with her unique juvenile scent were just too real to leave room for doubt in his heart. Not to worry, I understand completely. That is the face that is most appropriate for whenever Olivier talks. What? Kinda get what he means. Whoa, you guys aren't buying his stock, are you? No, there's no need to get all flustered and try. She's 12! Why does nobody know this? No one's judging you here. Couples come in all shapes and sizes. Age gap's just a little bigger than the average one, that's all. Annalise, it could literally be like Taida dating a teddy bear and you would think it was adorable. You're so close, and yet that's so separated. Just enough to make your relationship that much more sweet and thrilling and to watch unfold. I know, CJ. I'm getting, like, seriously bothered by this. Stop. All right, show of hands. You assholes with my sword in their face first. This is just our way, really. Forget it. Can we just get to work? Actually, wait. So you had another companion? A sister. Where'd she go anyway? Oh, she's over in the library at the moment. She's, not part of the group right now. Her name's Reese, right? Oh god, Gabriel. Do I want to do Moondor 1 Part 2? I mean, is that really something I want to do? I stopped to talk to her there a while. I couldn't believe how adorable she was. I wish we could have talked more. Sherazard, how the hell did you do that? You joined my party the second I released you and have been in it ever since. She didn't seem very cheerful, though. It was mostly me doing the talking. Are you sure you don't want to go and stay with her? I can handle leaving the group if you want. Thanks for the offer, Joe. That's probably not the best idea. I seem to be best at handling the cube, for one thing. There's a pretty good chance we'll run into more devils, and then you're going to want my help. So I think I'd be better staying in the field. It's alright. She'll cheer up on her own eventually. She's not a kid anymore. I kind of think of Kevin as just, you know, he's been in the church for so long, he just randomly burst into song. Anyway, we better get going. It's not like we have all the time in the world. Well, if you're sure. In that case, perhaps I should stay behind and gently pry open the door to her heart. Well, you're not coming. I am sure my lute will be perfect too for the job. I really wish that they would actually, like, let me put 6 or 8 people into the party. Because there's so many characters! You're never going to grow up, are you?
Let's do it!
Oh, okay.
Alright, let's do this. Don't you know you never split the party? View Part 2. Are all the moon doors like this that they have multiple parts, or is it just this one? Okay. I shall grant you a memory fragment and my... Fragment, yes, a fragment. Oh god, Proto. I would cry. And celebrate, but also cry. These same people, I think these are just like air hobos. Because they're always on the airships. Can't believe I'm going through with this. She's never given in to pressure, promised to come here once a month in the first place. Just my schedule all the time, just so I can come all the way and eat. Such a pain in the ass. Well, whatever. I do owe her, I guess. What the heck? What's the... I got this horrible chill running down my spine. What was it for? Oh, okay, then. It's not like I caught a cold or anything. It's probably no big deal. Well, it's everything switched on that needs to be. Machine guns and new models. They could probably do with some tweaking. That's all its armament strengthened. Its mobility is 16% because of all the work we did in the night, you know. Okay, we should leave it like this for now and take some data before we start doing anything else. Works for me. Ordinarily, we just settle testing whatever more basic actions and at this stage to call it a day. Thanks all the time itself, ended up being relatively complete for a prototype. I think we could probably get away with doing a simple combat test using it even. And we should. After all, how we have the perfect guinea pig coming. Yeah, it's interesting how few RPGs actually address that. Like, the one that I loved the most was Chrono Trigger, that literally was like, only 3 people can go through time at once. There wasn't really a reason for it, but at least they addressed on why it was happening. But most RPGs are just like, yeah, there's only 3 people in the party, deal with it. There's no explanation. Morning, Ty. Did you sleep well? Yeah, I'm feeling great. But, I can picture my mind inside that red-haired hooligan crawling on the ground after getting the beating of a lifetime by the Orbital Gear. I can hardly wait to see it in real life, too. Heart. Mom! I'm trying to tell you, Gate's really not a bad person. Don't take what she says to heart. She could probably stand to discuss the issue a bit more tactfully. I'm sure all she wants to do is find out exactly what a Gate's doing, try and worm his way to you in the first place. God, even Dad seems to have him wrong. Okay, let me explain this one more time. He might be sort of rude and blunt, but he does grumble every time he has to do something. He's got a bad habit of scaring people off easy. He's actually a kind and good person, I promise. Really now? I'm trying to get a little worried about him, too. What? Why? Keep saying he's a really nice person. Don't you believe me? Listen! Alright, time to go and get things ready. I'll leave the final adjustments to you, Dan. I've got something to take care of elsewhere. I am. I've heard more than enough. Something has got to be done. The sinner must be punished with death. Mom, where? Ma'am! What in Ida's name is happening here? Hey, you get out of the shot. You don't belong here. Are you alright? I'll live. What's Eric in such a hurry for? Well, it's time for the testing to begin. You're not much less over-prepared than she is, I'll have you know. I'm gonna have to fight this thing as a Gate, aren't I? Bum, 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 bum. Your mom can move, Tida. My name's Gate, walking along. Might as well drop by the guild to see if there's any work to do until evening. Wow, that's actually, if I went somewhere on a pseudo-vey... How the fuck did you see her gleaming eyes from behind? Was that just my imagination? Off the door, I felt like my life was in mortal danger. Of course, here's that research, so it must have been. Oh, my. What do we have here? If it isn't a gate Krosnir. I pity you, I really do. I never dreamed my target would come walking nonchalantly while I was making the necessary preparations for his execution. That makes things easier for me. Now I can tell you to do what I want directly. We prepared a most perfect place to die for you over the central factory. So come along, there's not a moment to waste. Who are you? You gonna pick a fight with me or something? No, not at all. This is a completely legitimate quest I made with the guild. Or more specifically, to you. Like hell you did. Of course like that would ever get accepted here. As many requests the guild, you're gonna have to come with something a little better than that. Pitiable flea. I figured you were a little thick-headed, but I didn't know your general IQ would be this low. You need to be more aware of your sins. What does this woman have against me? Her eyes are scaring the shit out of me. Get out those ears of yours and listen well, moron. It's a request about testing the capabilities of the Orbital Gear by comparing it to your in a variety of situations. Which means by helping us, we'll be able to improve it. In the process, maybe the unforgivable sins you've committed shall be... Oh god, it's a little creepy even for me to voice act her. Holy shit. Maybe you didn't get the memo. The reservoir will exist to help people who really need it. It don't exist for any old thing someone feels like asking us to do. So, I really have time to mess around with some crazy time waster. Is that the real reason you don't want to do this? Or are you just scared? I can't find her in town anywhere. Maybe she hasn't gone home. Where could Mom have run off to? It's not my fault you're not listening to me. As I said, get with these tests, I might even be gracious enough to consider reducing your punishment. A little. Taida, your mom is flipping nuts. Well, if you don't help that much. Taida? A gate? What are you doing with Mom? Oh, and one more thing I want to make very clear right off the bat. Do not get into single siege brothers by sugar powdered donut under any... Sugar powdered donut? Nobody calls me chicken. Wait a sec. What the hell? Well, even a gate's like, this girl is messed up in the cranium. What just happened here? Someone ran off with Taida. Well, I just witnessed her getting abducted by someone dangerous. You don't need to worry about that. Oh, sup, Gillica? Her name's Erica Russell. She's Titus's mother. Titus is, yes. Apparently, I just headcanon Taida into being Titus. I'm sorry, everybody. That is Taida's mother? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Parents came back here, or abroad about 2 weeks ago now. Erica and Dan Russell. Their arrival was somewhat unconventional, admittedly. But they really are Taida's parents, I can assure you of that. You trying to tell me that woman's related to her by blood? She called her a powdered donut. Who does that? And with that mystery solved, do you mind if we got right to discussing work matters? Seriously, who calls someone a powdered donut? Like, I have heard of terms of affection, but I'm going to do a case study and just go around and call women a powdered donut and see if any of them don't hit me. I'm pretty sure that every single one of them, well, at the very least, scoff. Yeah, lay it on me. I'm free of those evenings, so you got any quick jobs you do and I can knock them out for you. Well, first, there's one for the central factory. This is with a variety of tests for a prototype of what we call the Orbital Gear. Hold on, that's literally what she just said. Has your name on it, in fact. She actually submitted an official request. I know much more about this orbital gear than you do, I'm afraid. Then why did you accept it? Okay, look. Kalika. As far as I know, you had no idea a gate was coming. So when a random woman comes in and submits a prototype taken by a bracer who does not work for this branch, and you have no idea is going to be coming anytime soon, doesn't that raise any alarms for you? I kind of feel like that should be something that will, cause the general alarm to sound. It's being developed by the entire Russell family together to boot. Location needs to go to Zeiss Central Facility. Wait a second. This whole Russell fam, not just the adults? Please tell me that Tida's not involved in this crap. Couldn't tell. She didn't say. Her Tida was about ready to graduate from being apprentice to become a full-fledged engineer, though, so perhaps she is. Her involvement be a problem for you? Never met her parents. That's why. It's not like I didn't know what they're like. Her mom's nothing like she made her sound. She seems kind of messed up in the head. That kook's got Tida involved in developing some kind of new weapon. Put that request on hold for now, Kilika. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and find out what's going on. I didn't think about giving that to anyone else before I'm back. Zoom! Slowers. Wait, really? I guess when it's that slow, you're not going to notice a significant difference. Wow, come on. Somebody needs to put some amps in this thing. Like, what's the... That seems completely pointless. Completely pointless. Open door, walk away. Wow. So as soon as it gets... Is it just timed? That was interesting. I thought that it would stay open indefinitely once you opened it because they hadn't programmed anything in the game like that. But it looks like as long as you're nearby, it won't close. But as soon as you get... Yeah, once you get to a certain point, it triggers and goes ahead and closes it for it. Interesting. I learned something, you guys. That's probably not long ago, actually. So when the elevator with time, I'm afraid I have no idea where she could have gone after that. Well, probably to the basement. Da 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 da. Do 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 do. All right, so where in the basement is this room? It looks like it's... No, it's not here. The fact that it faded out right there, it's not going to be this way. Well, actually, let me go this way. Yeah, I was going to say. It should not allow me to progress in that direction. She's somewhere in the Zeiss Central Facility. And I do believe she's in the basement, for sure. Because there's no reason for her not to be. This looks promising. Nope. Not promising at all. Oh, it's Faye. Wait, I recognize you. Saw the bracers on the RSL? Remember you too. You did a great job when you ended up falling out of the sky. Thanks again for what you did. You're just doing our job. I remember Faye Faye. So apparently she's not in the basement. Or she's over through this passage. No, this just goes to the stairway. Forget what? God damn it, Proto! I'm like, I don't know what you're referring to me forgetting, which is kind of the point. I don't know if that was a trap or there's literally something we were talking about. My job involves training new people. If I do this, get them to clean up this room for me. So I don't have to lift a finger. Smart, right? Do you mean the thing about the doors and how they'll close when you get to a certain distance away? I'm not gonna forget that ever. I'm a genius. Is it on the roof, maybe? There's definitely a cutscene up here for sure. Just where the hell are those two gone? Can't find them anywhere. Is Dan the man? Hey there. Why is it saying engineer? We know who he is. It's so weird when games do that and they will just like conveniently forget information. Yeah, I was thinking, I was in the middle of you forget that in a few minutes, I'm like, crap! You must be a gate. He doesn't seem to be like any ordinary engineer. I get it. Oh, you're Dan, right? I remember hearing you were a bracer at one point. Huh? Was it Cassius that told you? I just heard some stuff about you from Titan or Grandpa. Right. Actually, he quit the whole brace thing about 10 years back, didn't he? Right after the war? Makes it right around when with Cassius joined. Can't imagine him being much of a lunatic, but who knows? You guys are developing a new weapon, I hear. Heard you got tired of helping you out with it. Is that true? She's not just a simple assistant, however. She's a former member of the development team. Has become so much more capable over the past couple of years. Yeah, it's weird whenever you get her, like, lunatic parents away, how much she grows and develops. Could you guys, like, leave again? Actually, Dan actually isn't so bad. I don't mind Dan. He's a little bit conclusion-y, but he's not bad. I don't even feel like that's all that much I can teach her anymore. The hell have you got your own kid doing? I know you're busy, and you can't afford to be back home here that often. Now this little squirt loves orbital tech, so part of me gets why you want to help it with whatever new stuff you got in the works. I think okay to let someone that young work on developing a new weapon. Use some common goddamn sense, man. A gate. Do you trust her? What's trust got to do with this? She's 12. She doesn't have enough common sense for trust. Just go try and change the subject on me. Well, you've got her doing. I've heard a lot about you since coming back here. And with that, well, there's just one question I want to hear the answer from you directly. I understand you became in our company quite often while my wife and I were away. Is it because you feel she's unreliable? Coincidence? Or is there some other reason? Just what have you been trying to achieve by being with her so much? What? I wasn't trying to achieve anything. I guess if I had to give an answer. Well, there's no denying how much she's helped me. I'll admit, she starts to seem like she could do jack all, and I stick around to protect her. She never actually needed it. She ended up doing way more for me than I ever did for her in the end. So yeah, because when you put it that way, I do trust her. Your daughter's pretty damn amazing. Hey, Bacon. Yeah, I stopped streaming for about 8 months whenever streaming started, overshadowing my actual job, and I had to buckle down and look at my actual job to make sure that my actual job was getting done. But I moved recently. I'm in New York, which means I can stream earlier, which is fantastic. And my job also is a little bit less... I've been promoted and am less overworked at the moment, which is awesome. So he doesn't seem to have as many screws loose as his wife. Probably give him a pass, right? Look, I'm guessing there's some special reason tied into developing that weapon of yours, right? Mind telling me what it is? Yeah, there is. I suppose it couldn't hurt to tell you. No, I'm actually up in the Rochester area. My company will never open a location in New York City, ever. You're familiar with Ren from Ouroboros, right? Crazy strong little girl with a huge robot. I couldn't forget her if I tried. Yeah, Taida told us she's friends with that girl, which sounds insane. She didn't talk about it, but I know she is. Feels like she's getting unnatural links to avoid issue even coming up, though. Well, I'm explaining this a little bit simpler. Well, we'll get a project. Yeah, it's nuts. The company is opening like 8 locations in New York, but like all over the place. You know, we're starting in Rochester. We're also going to open a place in Buffalo, Syracuse, Albany. But yeah, New York City itself is way too expensive. I will tell you, your state has some freaking nuts regulations. Okay, so I got here in July. We're still waiting to open because your branch of CLIA has to finish looking over paperwork, and they've been looking over it for 5 months. So I'm just basically going to work every day like this. I feel bad, actually, because like the managers are trying to hire and train people, but I'm in the quality department, and there's nothing to do because there's nothing to review. Oh, no problem, Bacon. Thank you for dropping in. Eventually, we hope to end up with something that can even go head-to-head with Pater Mater. As soon as she heard what we were planning to do, Taida told us she wanted to be part of it, of her own volition. At first, Erica and I were strongly opposed to the idea. Taida insisted she wanted to do whatever she could to get the connection she had with Ren. She wouldn't take no for an answer. It's awesome, but also terrible, because you go in there for 6 to 8 hours a day, and you still have to be there. So you're just like, I kind of wish I actually had work to do, because it would make the day go by. She insisted this was something she could do for her. That's also why a couple of months ago, if you remember, I was traveling forever, because they wanted me to actually do some work. Like, can you do some work, please? From my perspective, our intention isn't actually to talk Ren down or anything along those lines. She just thinks by participating in the Orbital Gear's development, she'll be able to keep thinking about her. Well, you can think about her whether or not you're helping develop a weapon. Silly Taida, come on. Sorry, I got a text message. I want to make sure there's nothing important. Project connects them in a tiny way, even if they can't meet, and even if Taida can't do anything more substantial for her. It really is a tiny connection. Yet, it's probably the best she can do for Ren right now, and she's determined to do it. I had no idea. How am I supposed to know you're shouldering something so heavy if you don't tell me? She worked on a project formerly as an engineer. No difference with Erica or me. My wife was the one that gave her permission. So much was all she did, it wouldn't be fair to treat her like a child. Hey, you mind if I ask something? Where's that Orbital Gear thing now? Well, I can't walk away. She might do something crazy again if I leave her alone. Albert was right about you again. You seem to have some promise. What did Gramps say about me? I love how just grumpy Gate is. Using this, the elevator will let you get to B5F of the building. And Erica should be there. You have to make sure you're ready if you do go, though. Erica's been dead set on testing you. So go tied up with the tests. What anyone else does is none of my business. As far as I know, I can't buy new stuff. You ain't coming? Don't mind me, I'll be there. And just so we're clear, I haven't decided to accept you myself yet. Accept me as what? So weird and bizarre. Bum 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 bum. Wait, is that it? Yeah, it's a little bitty gear that turned as soon as the camera got to it. I guess I'll check the settings one more time, too. Nothing to do till Mom and Dad come back, so I should make the most of it. Wait, is Taida going to pilot it, or is Erica going to pilot it? I thought it was going to be an orbital cannon. You're going to make it a robot with nuts as this. A gate? What are you doing? Really, Taida? Oh, is it because of Mom? Did she ask you to come here? Mom and Dad seem to got you all wrong. I'm trying to explain to them what you really like, but they never listen to me. It's not a big... I ain't here... Like, you kind of are a gate. You kind of are. Well, heard you're working pretty hard down here. Like, as a proper engineer. I figured I'd come and join you in my way showing my support, I guess. Some of these tests official requests anyway, so it works out. Oh, let me reach down with orbital gear then. Protest must see what you can hear. The pilot can climb inside and operate really in. It has been decided for the final model will be necessary to be like this, though. Oh, and there's outward reaching maximum ability. Come here for a minute. Design a new walking system to increase mobility substantially, you see. Ordinarily, bipedal robots require two units to control their posture and center of gravity, which works in tandem with one another to walk. But this approach really drains system resources, the whole archaism. So we chose to resolve this is... How did you not know your mom was standing behind the thing? So you decided to test with the test, haven't you? You're so sweet. Does it mean you finally accepted your sins and have come to repent? I've got no goddamn clue what you're talking about. You were trying to get close to Taida thinking I wasn't here, weren't you? No, your husband told me you would be here, you damn loon. I finally have first-hand evidence. God damn it. For crying out loud, would you quit with the eyes? It's giving me the creeps. It might be completely useless when it comes to technology. It's got potential, don't you think? You just might be right. Gotta admit, there were concerns. But I can appreciate he at least tries to follow subjects he doesn't understand instead of outright refusing to listen to him. And how did you guys get up there? Dan was on the roof. I don't see an elevator exit up there. Did he come down the ventilation shaft? Is Dan Solid Snake? What are you two doing up there? Especially you. We were just on the roof a minute ago. Well, I told you I was going to watch the test, didn't I? Don't you dare ignore me, Agate Krosner. Well, regardless, has everyone gathered now? I suppose it's time for us to begin. I finished all the necessary final checks. Good girl, Taida. Let the testing begin. What is wrong with this family? Yeah, these people are a little nuts. Definitely a little nuts. Yep, Taida is the one piloting it. Well, Taida? You think you'll be able to operate it all right? I'll be fine. I've got plenty of practice. Ready to go as soon as everyone else is. No problems with the data link. Looks like we're good to go. Alright, Gate. We're going to begin testing the Orbital Gear version 0.5. Sure you're ready for this? Come this far. Not going to turn tail now. Final test will be a mock battle between yourself and the Orbital Gear. If you cause the Taida to have so much as the tiniest scratch, he's sending you up to the goddess personally. I won't go quite that far, but you get the idea. Don't hurt her, alright? I'm gonna hold back, but I ain't gonna hurt her either. Alright, for starters... What was that? What are you doing? Oh, I was like, you get to fight him without use of your arms! What are you doing? There's like data on your body in real time for the testing process. Prototype's mobility should be about equal to your own, if not a little above what you're capable of. It should be a perfect way to test what it can really do. Of course not. Right. Gladly. Okay. The hell is she doing? What am I even watching here? Erica's success dance. She always does it before every big test or experiment. Okay. That actually reminds me. Okay, no, I've got to get past this part. I'm like, I can't just let that keep going forever. As a joke at work once, I invented the don't get distracted dance. Because I was, you know, we kept talking about stuff, and I kept getting distracted by it, so I'm like, I'm going to invent a dance to help myself not be distracted. And then I realized that was completely counterintuitive and counterproductive. Can't believe you still do it after all this time. It's not like I see a practical effect either. The data from the test she's done collectively, there's no difference on success whether she does it or not. Here, let me take care of that. It's best to leave her alone. She's all fired up like this. I want to leave her alone all the time. Do I get to race? Ooh, it's a race. Bam, 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 bam. First of a simple race. We do 3 laps of the course, and the first to the finish line wins. I was on the way too, so you know, just be careful of those. You ready, Agate? Here for work, not play. Oh, it gets the inner lane too. That's rude. Three laps, Agate. Keep going. What just... it flew. Sorry, Agate. I'm talking I had to finish the race by jumping over the finish line all of a sudden. Mine's not good. Jumping is against the rules of the race. I'd collect data from it, too. See if you like yourself to blame for getting cocky, wouldn't you? What are we doing now? It tests the orbital gear's precision. What you do is place the 4 colored drum cans on the corresponding tiles on the floor. Be hard on the looks. Don't assume it's going to be a snap. Alright, let's get started then. Yeah, that's a little bit surprising that... Well, we got some excellent data out of that. Well done, you did a wonderful job operating it. The data made all the difference, really. The tuning of the actuators is perfect. He's always been good at handling these things. Was there a point in me being here if you're gonna ignore me? No, it's just dead. It didn't matter who won. Still, it's not true for the next one. Now the real fun begins. Okay, here we go with the actual battle that I get to actually do stuff with. The last test we're going to be performing is a mock battle test the Orbital Gear's overall capabilities. Take your positions, both of you. We've been through this once before, but it bears repeating. Only aim for the Orbital Gear. Not so much a hair out of place on Taida. You will be very painfully executed on the spot. So the question is, yeah, I don't even have an option. Well, I guess the real thing about that is don't do that. They're attacking it with a machine gun?
Eat this!
Well, she got an AT. She got AT delayed, but it didn't actually delay her. Well, that sucks. I'm certainly not attacking with that thing active. Oh, rude. Well, as pointless as this is... Oh, hey. Spiral Edge.
Eat this!
I was curious if this does anything. He is a gate, and that means he sucks at arts. It's a little mean that she keeps using things that, that blind me.
Eat this! Eat this!
All right, easy enough.
Shouldn't have done
So apparently, being in a mech that explodes does not hurt Tide at all. Well, that wraps that up. You cheated! You totally cheated! Man, you're full of shit. I am not. You still got an invisible special power. You must have. Maybe. I don't think so, though. All right, all right. Well, I think it's only fair to call this a Gates victory. That was the last of the tests, right? Was fulfilled then. My work here is done. Oh, I nearly forgot, Dan. Say you won a 101 fight against the redhead ruffian yesterday? Did I? Oh, right. What? As you told me a little about him, I'd like the opportunity at some point. You're the best. Go get your weapon. It doesn't have to be now. No, you're doing it now. There's no time to waste. Erica, you are so mental. Don't think it's gonna be easy either. Might have been forced to retire because of an injury, but he's still very strong. Someone taught Cassius to do some fighting with the staff 10 years ago. Cassius then went on to protect the art of using one to fight himself, admittedly. But that should give you an idea of just how strong my awesome hubby is, surely. Huh. Well, now I really don't want to back down. Wait, these tests are over. My work is done. Why am I stuck doing another completely unrelated fight? Your work isn't done until I say it is, bucko. Oh, we're waiting for Dan. I think I need to check Tide hasn't got any injuries. Because if she has, you know what's going to happen. Somewhere errors come up. I don't know what to do. What's going on? You'd better, like, open that up. What did I tell it to? Explain this in a way I can understand. Sorry, what's going on? You lost control of it? Interesting, not what I was expecting at all.
Eat this!
I mean, I guess this helps. Well, of course, why wouldn't it? That's just how things work, right? I'm waiting for it to get closer so I don't have to waste time. There we go. That's what I was waiting for.
Eat this!
A gate, you're terrible. And you see, you wasted your opportunity. Look, don't you feel? I feel bad. I'm mad at you now. Okay, and for some reason the blindness takes like lasts no time at all.
Eat this!
Awesome.
Eat this!
Luckily, Tida's not very good at strategy, so she'll come back in before too long. She'll machine gun. So I move back, she should move forward now.
Eat this!
All right. So I beat up Tida again.
Care for a
I exploded
rematch?
her. You doing okay? I stopped it. Can you come on out? The seatbelt stop. Oh, you can. Okay, you can deal with this. Thank good. Okay, if that's a piloted mech, how can it even move without a controller? That doesn't make any damn sense. Huh? How many times does this thing have to explode before it goes down? You two okay? Well, Tida and I are fine, but... A gate? No, this is all my fault. All because of me, you... I'm so sorry. I was causing you nothing but trouble with my selfishness. Yeah, apparently cutting the mech, through the mech's power cables and removing the pilot, it's fine. But poking it with a stick? If I just kept quiet, none of this would have happened. It was not my fault. I hadn't said I wanted to get closer to Ren. I know I couldn't really do anything for it. It was not for my satisfaction. It wasn't what I wanted to happen at all. I swear, this wasn't what I was trying to do by getting involved in this project. Give it a rest, will you? It's about enough without you crying. A gate? I'll tell you more than that to finish me off. I figured you'd know that. She is the one that went to help you fight a dragon. I think she is pretty okay with the fact that you can get attacked by a robot. That thing does pack a punch, though. It's able to block the brunt of the impact with the sword. If I hadn't, I'd be on a date with the goddess right about now. Hey, I said I'm fine, alright? This is nothing. Stop your crying. But this is all because of me. No, it's because of your crazy, insane mother. That's both crazy and insane. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Yeah, pretty much. It's it's incredibly badly designed. It's like it needs a human controller unless it loses a battle, in which case the controller can die and it'll still keep fighting, which I guess makes a degree of sense, but is still just like, what? I'm not gonna do this. I quit. Don't you dare give up, Taida. Don't you dare just throw in the towel over something this small. Like closer to Rin, right? And understand her better, right? Then try and do it. Don't just give up the first hurdle you come across. Even when you get hurt? I was gonna say, he's a bracer. Getting hurt is half of what he does, unfortunately. Man, I've had a worthless 10 years, Taida. I'm gonna deny that. There's one thing I could never bring myself to do, and that was throw this away. But that's fine. This is why I'm the bracer I am now. Plenty of folks have things to become such a big part of them. I can't bear to throw them away or to leave them behind. Things that, no matter how much they try and forget, just can't. I've got something like that. I'm pretty sure you found something like that too, haven't you? He's right. I really do. A gate? I changed my... I'm not going to give up. I don't have time to stand around crying. Now when I've got things I need to do, I'll think about what I can do, and I'm gonna do it. Because, just like you're a bracer, I'm a researcher. A gate? It's nothing, I told you. What's with those faces? It's all starting to make sense now. See? I told you. He's rude, he's thick-headed, he's got a tactical wrench at the groin. But there's promise in him, that there is. Preparations aren't quite finished. I think it's time we get the second phase of testing our red-headed friend right away. What the hell are you talking about? God, this girl is so... Looks like I underestimated you again. Taida seems to come out of this unharmed, just like you promised. I came over to our house this evening. What? Like coming over to dinner is why I was here in Zeiss to begin with. You'll be more than welcome. Gate? Thank you very much for not killing me earlier. You're not having to protect me again. It's fine. It's what I do. I think I'm gonna have to pass on. Today we're having a hot pot full of mushrooms and wild plants, and soup with lots of seaweed. Mom and Dad finally understand you better too, so this should be really fun. Now we can all enjoy a nice hot pot together. Yeah. Taida does not understand, undertone. At all. Oh. Right. I can hardly wait. Oh, so that's what it was. I didn't notice that when I was doing the final check. This is all my fault. We don't know that for sure, Taida. Let's not jump to conclusions. No good comes from blaming yourself for feeling responsible before we know if you even had anything to do with it. Still... The hell does Hammer come from? What's wrong with this place? Really? Probably just your imagination. God, what is wrong with this woman? Call the police. Better go warm up the food. Why'd a bunch of lances pop out of the ground? Yeah, like seriously, that is a criminal offense. Inviting someone to your house and then laying booby traps to kill them? I think lances may have been overdoing it a tad. At least they could seal the holes in the ground, won't you? How long are we looking before he's able to make it here, might I ask? So I take the chance to have a man-to-man talk with him. Make no mistake, Agate Krosner. Our testing process has only just begun. This girl is insane, and I want her out of my game. I mean, oh, thanks for the follow, Leif. Leif forever. But I'm just like... This is my... I always love games like this because there's such character growth and you really get to, like, investigate. Erica's not growing. She's literally the exact same character the whole time, and I'm getting tired of her, to be honest. Oh, she got a new S-Craft. That's a thing. Okay, back to the base area. Now, let me go ahead and head down real quick to the library. The librarium. I know, Blazin. Titan's doing so well whenever... Oh, it's not an S-Craft? Interesting. Wow, okay. I managed to get the Krell Script. I went through all the training. Finally promoted to Squire. But after all that... Okay. So we need to use a gate. And, of course, get my favorite person back in here. I do want to see Titus eventually, and I'll try and get to her by the end of the game. But I need to see a gate for this next bit. Yeah, I know I kind of fought with him just now, but still, that's not the same. I will test it, like I said, just not right now, because I mean, I can't not have Chloe in the party. Like that's just a thing that doesn't happen. Onward to Lelouch Lodge. That light wasn't on the last time we were here. It's dark outside now, too. Yeah, it's night here, just like how the time of day changed in the second plane. The wager of time of day is the only thing that's changed. Let's see if we can find anything else. So, eventually, I'm assuming I'm going to stop getting new people. I mean, we've almost got everyone from the first game now. So, when that happens, I'll try and put her back in and see that. But until then, right now I'm just getting a new person all the time, and I want to see all of them. God damn it, Gilbert. I thought I was gonna die. Huh? What's this? What's coming from my eyes? Okay, can't get in there. Freaking Gilbert. Wait a minute. Let me not be a dumb. I'm trying to be a dumb. I'm doing my best to be a dumb, but I don't want to be a dumb. I refuse. Being a dumb is not for me. Because a gate has no CP. And a gate should have some CP. Let's go over and talk to this... whatever it is. 'Cause I don't know what I'm getting into, but I probably... every time I come in here. I am glad I have a lovely little teleport box. That really makes the game easier. That makes the game significantly easier. Oh, derp. I don't have dual monitors, so I can't go over here and click this with that mouse. That is not how this works. That's not how this works at all. I was gonna say, I definitely saw, like... yeah, I thought whenever I saw something, it was up at this edge, and it certainly was. Gives you the warp to the next plane. It's hard to believe the same spot we saw that beautiful scenery earlier. Huh. Pretty coverings falling off to show us what's underneath, huh? That's probably true, but... say so, might as well get a look at what's we're going to be facing in the next... I kind of thought about, like, I've had to fight a demon at the end of the second, third, and fourth plane. Or the first and second plane. Did I have to fight one at the end of the third? I don't think I did, actually. Hello, gorgeous. What? So, the 77 devils. The gatekeeper of Gehenna, feared for its dark inclinations and frightful magic. A start of the abyss. Well, let's end a start. What? This is Weissman's evil eye. Oh, that's why Joshua's here. It's gotta be from the curse it was based on, or from out of the divine space itself. You can't move a muscle. I think I've got a choice here. Is this Reyes? Begone, foul blasphemous beast! I thought so. Reyes? I was worried I might not make it in time. Wait, how did she know this thing would be here? She's playing for the other team, guys. Leave the devil to me. I'll take care of it in no time. Damn. That is the one problem with this. I'm like, this looks like an awesome battle system. It's too bad I can't play it this way. Not bad. Just not letting the Grails write the name down, that's for sure. But you know as well as I do, there's not an opponent you can take down on your own. I know. I'm a squire of the Grails Riches. I have to at least try. I've got a lot of things I want to say to you. Right now, what I want to do most is protect you. Just like you and Rufina protected me. No. Well, that went well. Good job protecting me, thanks. This lazy thing can't even take a step forward. He has to teleport. I was gonna say, Kevin acted like he was going to do something earlier. The hell is that? Does Kevin have like a devil emblem on his back? Kevin can use the S-Craft. Spear of Loa. Still wasn't expecting it to have to end up using this in here. This is just a formality for a worthless devil like you. I hereby acknowledge you as a heretic to be hunted. Your chance to repent or beg for God's forgiveness have long passed. 1,000 thorns adorn your flesh with sorrow. Become dust and vanish into the void of ignorance. Okay, those guys take some damage. The hell is that? Hey! You give him back! You give him back, mister! Is everyone shrunk? Yeah, everyone shrunk. Well, so it looks like I'm going to have to, you know, equip people a little bit better. So when they get vanished, they lose all of their EP as well. Okay, this officially sucks. Do about it though, that's the question.
Crap.
Well,
This isn't good.
that was fair. That's a thing that happened.
I will run no more.
I'm just curious what happens if I do this. I'm more than saying I'm gonna see what they do. Okay, that does hit the whole field. I was wondering.
May 1,000 thorns adorn your flesh with despair. May you be as garbage, ignorant and alone. Strike! Unholy spears of time!
Well, that solves that problem. Okay.
Frodo!
Did you say Frodo? I feel like you just said Frodo. Okay. I kind of just, like, interrupted you, sir. So you're aware?
I'll save you.
Wow, his voice changed for that one. Before he was like, I'll save you. Now he's like, I'll save you. Okay. Okay, so I can't delay him. Make it rain. Lightning. Ow. Well, that was painful. I didn't like that at all. Damn it!
I'm so sorry.
I did not. I thought it would have to move forward. I didn't think I was in range. Well, that wasn't very helpful. Okay, go ahead and...
You ready for this?
Let's go ahead and heal up before there's anything else.
Go! Dragon, die!
Now, light of the heavens, heal these battered wings. Radiant flash!
There we go. Preparing to use arts. I will let you do that. Just kidding. God, you can't interrupt him. I keep forgetting that. You should be able to interrupt him. I would let him. I would let him interrupt. No, I would. Shut up.
Take this!
Ah. So I need... Like, this thing needs to die. But I really need to kill that thing. Stop vanishing me! I don't know how to stop it. Wait, what?
You'll pay for this.
What? What just happened? It does 70% of his full amount? I thought it was 70% of his current hit points. Okay, god damn it.
You ready for this?
Well, why does he have a move that will straight up kill him? Alright, kill that off.
I will run no more.
Okay. Kill all his little friends before they start vanishing the world.
Ready? Phantom Ray!
Okay, and then...
Take this! Ha! Ha! Eat hot arrows!
What was even... That wasn't even real words. They just made up words and put them on my screen. Gonna move up into healing range. Okay, I can't poison him. Here comes the Mind Spirit Ashtar. Ashtar. So we're gonna go ahead and counter that as soon as he brings it out.
Now, light of the heavens, heal these battered wings. Radiant flash!
Excellent, and defense up as well. I'm gonna keep my Dude Burts. That one well, save that for a second. I need to get... I mean, I can walk over there and hit you. I don't mind. I'm quite capable. So go ahead and go over there and hit him, because I need to get you ready to bring Zeke in. I still want to know how Zeke gets here. We're in another dimension. I mean, I'm still quite willing to just move slightly and hit you. That I'm not offended by this. Okay, what are you doing, man? That is not frightening. I'm not scared. What is Zeke? It costs 20. Okay, and I have 10. So go over here and hit him again. Pop. Pop. You are such a censored. Come on, man. Thankfully, my guys are fairly mobile.
Zeke! Take him down!
Damn it. Yeah, but he still flies in from, and we're like teleporting around. I get now. Thankfully, the gate just runs everywhere. Gate's like, if I can be somewhere, I'm gonna be running. Go ahead and heal up those two. This isn't so much... Yeah, I'm like... He's not even really fighting me, he's just running. Oh, okay. Welcome to your doom.
May 1,000 thorns adorn your flesh with despair. May you be as garbage, ignorant and alone.
Not letting you summon a second demon this time. Not going to do it. Okay.
Sorry, but you had to die.
The second guy that was there is just like, well, I'm still in this battle. Crimson Eye. Again, I'm not sure why Joshua was a required party member here. He's done nothing. Is this gonna be Estelle? Like, she's the only really one. She's really the only one left. Unless he gave us something to justify the trouble. Well done, Kevin Graham. Is that freaking? How are you talking when you're not here yet? This guy does not understand how to exist. Our next destination is a path of beasts. Devour the offering presented to you, and display your seal once more. Then shall the flames of Gehenna burn ever fiercer, and my kingdom draw closer to its true completion. You didn't perform as well as I hoped, but my words still came true, did they not? Just who are you? The time you took that lame-looking mask off, it shows your face, don't you? If that is your wish, I'll be happy to oblige. But ask yourself this: is that truly what you desire? You but say the word, and the deed shall be done. Well, what's it to be? Do you wish to see my face? Kevin? That's enough, Lord of Phantasma. Stop trying to mess with Kevin's head with your cryptic nonsense. I am doing no such thing. I'm making an offer. If he does not understand my words, that is because he chooses not to by himself. Regardless, the time has come for the child of the sun to return to you. And with that, you have sufficient pieces for me to repair some more advanced game boards for you. Next destination is the path of the Dream Devils. Cross between the realms of shadow and light, and gather the black and white pieces therein. Only by completion of your collection will your path to yet a new game board become clear. I like playing games. Kevin, I know you're like to talk about it. Let's save that till later, okay? Not in front of my friends! After all, sounds like this contains the girl we've been waiting for. Everything else can wait until she's out of the stone, I think. Damn right. Thank goodness we found her. Watch it, someone like, I don't know. Child of the Sun. Could that be anyone else? Watch it, it's the Queen. It's the freaking Queen in there. Well, it's definitely like zooming in a lot more than it usually does. Here she comes. Here she goes. Oh, what just happened? Are you okay, Joshua? What was that light anyway? Huh? I'm not surprised you're feeling kind of bewildered right now. Not every day you find yourself in a situation like this. You can say that again. Has she noticed Josette yet? Oh, I've missed you, Estelle. Same here. I've missed you! You can't miss me when I'm missing you. That's illegal! I'm feeling all emotional all of a sudden. I actually thought about saying that, Blaze, and I'm like, I wonder if it could somehow be Gilbert. Like frozen in time, even though he also came here. So face I haven't seen in ages. I'm not sure where to start. And if you've done a whole 180, I've seen them too. I mean, wow, Olivia, you look all princely all of a sudden. Where'd you cut your hair, Shara? Is that a new outfit? It's so daring. Taking quite a liking to myself. But I have to say, I still prefer the old white coat. Feel a little more at home than this. That's the same old though. Sorry for not breaking the bank for some new get-up for you to gawk at. These clothes are practically my work uniform at this point. Take a lot to get me to change them. Oh, it's so good to see you again. You don't look like you changed at all. You're still a total airhead from where I'm standing. And you're here too. And as for you, can you quit calling me a damn airhead? In case you're racing a bar, that's not a very nice way to greet someone. Sounds like you're a huge pain in the butt for poor Joshua. Oh, I'll give you sometimes, but always? Actually, you know what? Scratch that. Do your business. Well, even the captain and major are here. It's lovely to see you too, Estelle. It's like everyone's home again. In quite some time. God, this is more voices than I've had to provide in frickin' forever. Man, this is the best reunion party ever. Well, don't forget about me too. Oh yeah, and you don't know her. Kevin? I don't know this person with you though. Hi? Hello, I'm Rhys Argent, Squire of the Grail Theater. Kevin's told me quite a lot about you. Oh, he has, huh? It's nice to meet you. You really are You're a special girl, Estelle. Wink. Like, what? That's such a weird thing to say. Joshua wasn't paying attention to her before. I almost feel like Josette's kind of accepted that. She's having you here brightens up the room. Hey, are you okay? You look a little pale. Well, apparently summoning demoning power. Demoning power. Gotta take a rain check on our talk. What are you? I'm Kevin. What do you mean, what am I? Leave things to you for a while. Keep moving on. Kevin? Oh, this is because that thing he did. What's going on? Wake up, Kevin. That's very true, Cody. How many do they have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. They're up to 14. Yes, we shall save. Saving is a thing we shall do. Chapter 4 end. We did it, guys! Can we do it? Yes, we did! Bob the Builder. Look at me, Kevin Graham. Instructor Selnate? You look as though you haven't eaten in days. Well, by the sound of it, you really haven't. Or have you been drinking anything? Sad to hear the news about Rufina as well. But unfortunately, accidents are a fact of life, especially in our line of work. It's the risk we all choose to shoulder when we depart on a mission. Kill me. Excuse me. I've got no reason to be a knight anymore. I've got no reason to even live anymore. And someone has to kill me.
I couldn't ask for anyone better than you. I don't even have time to feel pain before you were done. So, well, if that is your wish. In what world do you think I would happily oblige such an asinine request? Do you remember what you said when you first became a squire? Hmm? You said you offered your soul to the goddess above, your body and blood to her church here on earth. Betraying that, do you think you have the right to beg for death, much less a painful one? Don't make me laugh. Still, I'm reluctant to even relay this information to you. After seeing how pathetic a state you're in, perhaps it won't be so difficult after all.
She is so nice. Like, I want her to be my mom.
Squire of the Grelsvita, Kevin Graham. From this day on, you are to assume the position of Fifth Dominion. Your appointment was decided by the Congregation of the Sacraments, and His Holiness the Pope has given his approval. Job is yours. I imagine you must have at least heard rumors that the position of Fifth Dominion was vacant. It has been for several decades as well. Congratulations. Turns out that position was meant for you. Now how the hell that baby squire once helped you to reach the same rank as I? I'm sure the 5th Akaba will be pleased to finally see the light of day.
That is a good question. Basically, all he did was cry and almost like start fasting, and they're like, "Be a Dominion."
Oh, and incidentally, tradition to take on a title of your choosing after becoming a Dominion. You might want to start giving some thought to what you want sooner than later. You already know, mine is Carnelia. Simple a name as it is.
Interesting. What is I thought Carnelia was a name. I didn't know it was a title.
Okay.
So, question for you guys in chat: if you got to pick on a title, what would you go by? What would your title be?
Why? Why me? Could even protect Rufina from... Why me? And to that I say, there's no consequence here. What is the consequence of Rufina Argent was a highly capable knight. She may not have manifested a stigma of her own, but her problem-solving abilities were at times greater than even a Dominion's. Her loss will be keenly felt. It'll be up to our new 5th Dominion to fill it. Because of His Eminence, the Cardinal.
If I had to pick a title, I would probably go with, I would say Inquisitor, except not the, like, torturing kind, just someone who's always questioning.
This is just rich. So funny it hurts. When Knight protected Rufina, I ended up shooting her south of the rings over her dead body. Amazing, huh? You could have seen that coming. I wish I could go back in time and tell myself when I signed up this was going to happen, just see my own face. So what will you do? Should make it clear that you do have the right to refuse your new appointment. Admittedly, no one in the Grelsvita's 1,000-year history has turned down a Dominion position, so doing so would be unprecedented. But still. No. I humbly accept my new position.
It is. It's something you have to think about. It's like suddenly someone gives you a title. It's like, what would I even be?
I'm ready to start work as soon as it's there for me. Tell us piling on me today. I'm up for it. See what I can do. Oh. Don't hold back on me either. Throw me the really hard stuff. Can you not use some masochist to take on? And that title thing? Let's go with Heretic Hunter, okay? That sounds perfect.
Labyrinth of Shadows and Light. Wow. So that's what happened. The more I hear, the more off the wall everything happening here sounds.
I'm not surprised. Making progress on working out what's going on here, thankfully. We know about the place called Phantasma and has only unique rules that govern it. Ah. Twitch, approve my emotes. We also know that all of us were chosen based on some criteria, then drawn into it. We still have plenty of questions that need to be answered, but they can largely be summed by the following. 1. Who are the Lord of Phantasma and Schwarzwitter? 2. What is the cube and the identity of the ghost that appears to be connected to it? And 3. What is Phantasma? And how did it come to exist?
I almost feel like Phantasma is like this weird negative space left behind by the appearance and then shutdown of the Liber Arc.
That's a pretty succinct way of putting it. There are other questions, of course, but it's true that most of those generally fall under one of those three in some way. Whether fiends roaming around comes under number 3, for example. Doing everything like that does make it a heck of a lot easier to understand, yeah. Oh, but wait! Where does Kevin falling unconscious come into all this? It's not like the cause was him fighting some giant devil. From what I can tell, or specifically the power used to break the barrier surrounding us seems to be what did it. That one that made a red symbol show up on his back. I haven't got any idea what it could have been either. It's possible it may be some form of thaumaturgy passed down through the church, but I can hardly be sure. Joshua? Do you think you know what it could be? Yeah, I think I do. Can't be sure, but I think it was a stigma.
Isn't that the thing that appeared on your shoulder? Interesting. So that actually means that the church and the Ouroboros may be more closely related than we thought, which makes sense being that we know that Weissman was a ranking official in the church for some time before he got excommunicated.
Yeah, it was. What you saw was a physical manifestation of an image Weissman had placed deep within my mind, or to control me. Kevin's is likely the same, save the control factor. However, I've got a feeling his is also significantly more powerful than mine was. Well spotted, Joshua.
That's not her voice.
Say, how's Kevin doing? His condition has marginally improved, but what he did resulted in a heavy burden being placed on his mind. It'd be best for him to rest for a while longer. Well, he sure knows how to give people a fright. Do you mind if I get clarification on something, Reese? Is my theory correct? Yes, he did indeed use the power of his stigma. The key difference between his and yours is his one of the original kind.
So yeah, Joshua's stigma was put on him, and I feel like Kevin's was natural. It's just something that appeared.
A seal carved on a person's very soul, said to manifest only in the dominions of the Grelsvita.
What's a dominion?
Well, I've heard rumors of their existence, personally. Dominions are a group of 12 knights who lead the Grelsvita.
So, are there only 5 of them? Or was it just like, he is the 5th Dominion, but whenever the 5th Dominion dies, there's still like a 6th, 7th, 8th Dominion. They don't like all, it's not like a ranking, there's just 12 of them. But being the 11th Dominion isn't, you know, it's not like you're the 11th in line or anything.
They're supposed to possess incredible power.
That's also correct.
Their stigmas are the source of that power. Allow people who possess them to strengthen their body beyond what most people would think is humanly possible. As well as their height and thaumaturgy exceeds the capabilities of other knights. As I'm sure you pieced together, Kevin is one of them. Specifically the 5th Dominion.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, if Kevin's the 5th one, and the 5th one was vacant for a long period of time, does that mean that when Kevin took the position, he was the 5th, and that there's still 7 vacancies? Or is it just that they're almost like the Zodiac, where the 5th was vacant for a long time, but there were still as many as 11 running around?
Are we even talking about the same Kevin who's been leading it? It sure doesn't feel like it. Sorry, but I'm a bit confused. Kevin have a stigma implanted within him like Joshua did? No. Ordinary stigmas aren't carved into that manner. They appear on their own without human intervention.
Okay, that's what I thought, Blazin. Thank you.
There are 12 dominions. That number has always been consistent through history. There are times when spots are left unfilled because the stigma bearer filled them has yet to appear. But they're always out there, whether stigma's manifested or not.
That is so weird. So does this mean the stigma Joshua had?
Mine's only a replica of the real thing. Weissman was originally a clergyman, so he probably had access to the way to make such a thing.
It is interesting. It's almost like they've tapped into some primordial power, and the stigmas. I almost feel like they are zodiacs. It's almost like a cross between the zodiac and the like Triforce, where in times of great crisis, the Triforce of wisdom, courage, and power will just manifest. It's actually really funny. It's a bit of a tangent here. How originally in Zelda the Triforce was a physical thing, but as the games progressed, eventually they just sort of like started showing up in people. That actually holding the Triforce became a thing of the past, and you never actually see the Triforce anymore, except when it shows up as that emblem where you'll just see like the blanks and then like the glowing Triforce. Oh, I forgot he said that.
He used to be a bishop in the Congregation for the Sacraments, which also was the organization that Grail's answers to. Even back in those days, he was in contact with Ouroboros and stealing numerous sacraments from the church.
Things were stolen include a vast amount of literature and research on the stigmas and dominions. We believe he went on to use the material as a basis to realize his dream of creating some sort of superhuman over within society.
I thought so. Still, well, I think I have a vague understanding of what these stigmas are now. It's not clear on how using that power led Kevin to collapse. Does that risk actually come with the use of your stigma's power, or is there something more to it?
I don't know exactly why, but Kevin very rarely uses the power of his stigma.
I've heard the only time he relies on it is when disposing of those he brands heretics.
In other words,
Those whose sins are too great for them to ever walk the path of righteousness again.
I omitted the second ever because it was redundant. That's actually kind of what I'm thinking as well, Cody. I almost feel like this 12 Dominions, their stigmas are unique. I mean, obviously they're unique because they're waiting for that specific stigma to show up. That is so ominous. I wonder if you can lose a stigma. If you're a Dominion, does it stay with you until you die? Or can you actually, like, stop qualifying and have the stigma abandon you? So let me make sure I got this straight. He uses a superpower he barely uses out of nowhere. And I cause him to black out because his body wasn't ready for it? Yeah, that seems likely. Are you sure it's fine if you be telling all this?
Yes. I was positive Kevin was planning on telling you himself before he fell unconscious.
And I keep lowering her voice for no reason. And I believe telling you all this is necessary to ensure your cooperation in the rest of our investigation. Wait, does that mean? Unless any suggestions, I'd like to take Kevin's place and lead until he wakes up again. Is that alright with everyone?
No problems here.
Are you sure you don't want to stay here, though? I thought you'd want to stay and look after him. Before he collapsed, Kevin entrusted me with the cube. As such, I believe it's my duty as a squire in his service. So please, don't worry about me. Right now, I'd much rather be helping you. Well, if you're sure.
Personally, I see no reason to say no.
The remaining members will be sure to look after Kevin. You won't have to worry about a thing, alright?
What's wrong, Estelle?
Well, I guess that's why Joshua had to be in the party for that last one, because he needed to see what happened to Kevin firsthand. I got a favor to ask if you don't mind. Would you mind if I came with you when you head out to explore? Well, let's just return to the world of the living, right? I feel like I want to go and see what's going on for myself. I mean, I am a bracer, so I doubt I'll get in your way or anything. So, would you mind? Not in the least. I'd love if you accompanied me. Sorry if I've been deciding that on my own, Joshua.
Hey, that's what you want to do. You won't hear any complaints from me. You're a strong, independent woman, and you can make your own decisions. I count on you to do a good job back and re us up.
Great!
Always.
Okay, first of all,
So 11 to 1400. Seems good. Okay, do I have something that, yeah, long barrel 2. It is a little bit, yeah. Okay, I don't think I can drink yet. Because all I actually did since the last time I drank was fight a boss. Is that true, actually? I'm not sure that's true. Yep, it's not here. Okay. That's fair. So, Josette's still over there. Let's head down to the 5th area. Here we go, guys. I thought it was really after you guys told me what happened, but seeing this place you once trained at all like this is weird. The warp thing's gonna take us to the next place? That's right. That's right, the next should be the 5th. Presumably the first of the more advanced game boards that Lord Phantasma mentioned. But hey, we've come through plenty of those just fine. We can knock out this one too. Huh? Something wrong? No, but I do have a question. Why did you specifically put your name forward to accompany me? Well, is it really that... I keep lowering our voice, I don't know why. I can't think of any specific reason you could have to offer to support me. Yet, when you made that request, your eyes were filled with determination and resolve, so it wasn't something you did on a whim. You don't mind my inquiry, do you? No, well, not on a whim, though, so you're right about that. I was just doing sort of some big special reason for doing it, either. I guess I wanted to give something back. Well, like, Kevin did a lot for me when I was in all the trouble in the brawl. He bailed me out of trouble more times than I can count. Helped Joshua deal with what was burdening him, too. Now he's in trouble just like we were, so... I mean, it's this thing where I found myself wondering whether there's anything I could do to help. Coming and backing you up was the best way I could do that. I'm still not sure I understand. I understand you feel indebted to Kevin, but I was helping me go towards repaying that. Well, isn't that obvious? You're super important to him, aren't you? I'm not implying you're going out or anything. Just from all I've heard and seen since getting here, it seems like you basically view each other as family. I'm not wrong, am I? When all this started, we hadn't met for almost 5 whole years. As we met again, it was because of work. I'm not sure there's any bond between the two of us at all anymore. Oh, there is. Don't lie, Rias. Yeah, I'm not buying that one. The connections between people deepen over time, become bonds, and such bonds have formed that can never be broken. No matter how far apart those people may be, no matter where life may take them, those bonds will always exist in some way. Not my words, by the way. There's something some old guy knows said to me a while back. And I happen to agree with him. Kevin was happy to entrust everything to you without a second thought, right? You were talking like you knew what he was thinking earlier, too. And he was going to tell us about his stigma? It's proof enough there's still a strong bond between you. Poor Reese. She's like, I just met this girl and she's already psychoanalyzing me. God damn it. Still, I can understand why you wanted to come with me now. I appreciate it, too. Thank you, Estelle. I do have one more question, though. It's something of a personal one, though. I'll answer it if I can. There's a good chance to get to know each other. Do people often tell you that you're too soft for your own good? How the hell does she know her well enough to ask that already? Jesus Christ. What are you laughing for? I think I have my answer. Well, I just realized this is like the girl party. Ah, screw it. Let's get going. Girl party! Especially how these used to be lifts and now they're turning into warps. Where are we now? Seems to be another enclosed dimensional space.
It seems like they switch back and forth. Like the first one was like this, the third one was like this, now the fifth one is like this. But the second and fourth were based on real locations. Interesting.
Because you have a labyrinth of marble and a rift between dimensions.
God damn it. Or at least that's how it appears. Yeah, this will be a blast to go through.
We need to put our backs into this one.
Indeed.
And quite immediately, too.
How do you know? You're responding to things before they exist.
The foul beats dreams, replace them with nightmares.
Well, this plays off to an awesome start. Whatever, let's kick some devil butt. Okay, so this guy does not like yellow. 32. Let's start knocking him out. Interesting, I just turned him to rock. It's been a while, Reese. Wow, your weapon sucks. God dang it. These guys are fast. Someone tell them not to be. God damn. Stop. I know! I brought you for that specific reason, Taida. This seems like a really good, fun game. I wish I could play it. Stop! Why is everyone confused? God, stop! Stop being, like, literally everyone. Stop! This is ridiculous. Oh, there goes Taida. God damn, can I please get a turn? Why are you still confused when they're attacking you? Come on, Estelle. That's one of the things that frustrates me. Confusion should go away when the enemy attacks you. And now, oh god, they summon more guys. God damn it! Why do they all go so many times? And so stop confusing people. It's rude. This is retarded. Oh, everyone's confused now. Sure wish I had been made somehow aware of this.
Goddess, have mercy.
Come on. It's such an awesome game.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, this is something else.
I'm sorry.
No. That was an RNG thing. I'm not lowering the difficulty. That was just literally everyone. That also can't be done because I would have to replay the entire game. And I'm not doing that. Of course. Like, literally, the only reason Titan's in this party is so I can see her damn craft. I never get to freaking see it. Guys, stop! Not doing this again. I'm not. I refuse. Walk into a battle where literally everything confuses you. Oh, I could. There's probably an autosave. I could have gotten to faster. No, no, just kidding. No. I can see the resemblance, actually. Okay. Yeah, that's what I figure. So. Prevents poison, sleep, mute, blind. Prevents confused. Lily necklace. Is there a... Go ahead and get... Well, that's not a huge increase, actually. Everyone, put on Lily necklaces. That's one of the... At least they give you the tools to get around it, but it is a little frustrating when you run into a fight like that that is a joke if you prepare for it, but you can't prepare for it because there's no indication it's coming. Because now,
we're just going to go in and very easily kill everything. Because they can't confuse us. The only reason they actually got... Oh yeah, Estelle used to be the main character. In Trails 1 and 2, Estelle is the main character. And Kevin is like the least important character in Trails 2. He doesn't even exist in Trails 1. So that's kind of why they built up her return so much. Josh was the second protagonist in the first game, not so much the second. Okay, finally, guys, you ready for this? Wait, what?
Come on, everyone!
Did that just fully heal her? I feel like that just fully healed her. God dang it, your weapon sucks. Interesting. She's just in mech mode the whole fight? Does she have different crafts now? She does. Wait, what? But she has on a thing that prevents confusion. That is frustrating as hell. Oh my gosh, I need to give you a better weapon, Rias. Son of a bitch. Stop. Although this is obviously significantly easier. Yeah, I got knocked away from Chloe. Stop! Lady! Damn it. Good, good. Good, good. Oh, good, you can move again. Ow! That did not look pleasant at all. Hit a spider.
one has to ask.
Scary.
From the logic of the game sense point of view, how does that make any sense at all? Tida's wandering around and she's like, oh, I just remembered I have a big fuck off robot in my back pocket. Sorry, guys. I am Bush. What kind of devils you were talking about back in the garden? More specific is a subspecies of devil known as the Dream Devils, specialized in attacking the mind, so I think we've confirmed that's pretty accurate. Wait, double check our equipment one last time. That would be good. Actually, we're doing okay. Wait a minute. I'm done.
Hey!
Crawling forward because they're cool. They like to hit guys with their face.
Yeah!
Nicely done. Go ahead and cast that. Chloe, would you like to murder someone? Good job. They can still poison, but I don't really care about poison as much. Wait, you guys can do that? I thought that was a... Okay, can I... Oh, hey, I forgot she had that.
Prepare to meet your doom!
Well, partially, Cody, is because I don't want her in the mech, to be honest. Oh, she... Oh, that's right, it still has the thing that prevents death blows!
Hey!
I'm amazing!
Goddess, my thanks to you.
Just little things like that make me so happy. I'm like, I didn't do a stupid! I did an anti-stupid! I just realized that I didn't actually go over here and activate this. Probably should. I should also probably buy... Yes. When I saw this before, I didn't buy it because I was like, well, I'm about to go to the next level, so let's wait until we're actually there. Buy this. Just because my weapons are starting to get a little bit bad. I just bought you a new stave. I guess you were the one I didn't buy for. Okay. And then we'll go this way in order to go down to that door and find out what the deal is with him. Hi there, friends. I snuck up behind you. I said boo. Interesting.
That guy doesn't care about being physically attacked. He also doesn't really seem to care overly much about... Yeah, they just don't really care about being attacked. It's a little sad. Like, what's the point of a preemptive strike if I can't just, like, beat up people?
Hey!
I thought these guys were really weak, actually. Interesting. You want to be a Taida, huh? So you want to be a Taida. Sorry, Taida. I have to beat up your namesake. Although that's interesting that we're now fighting the guys that are becoming bosses against us in their natural forms. Noise. Wait, why are you going against? Why does he have to go twice in a row? That's rude. I want to go twice in a row. Critical heal. Critical miss. Damn it. So does this thing have, like, infinite, CP? Seems to be hitting an alarming amount of time.
Yeah!
You gonna vital? No. Well, if you're not gonna vital, I'm gonna beat you up. Bye-bye.
Alright! We rule!
They do rule. I'm proud of them. Okay, so door. Interesting. You know what? Why the hell not? What trial do you have waiting for me? Is it a maze? I can do a maze. I'm smart at mazes. You said all mage at the door. Where's the other 12 people? For the trial before you, then I shall grant you a memory fragment and my blessing. Well, that's a lot of dudes. Oh, I thought you hit the whole area.
Wanna see what I got? Ha! Yeah! Yeah! Too slow! Ha! Homeboard, wheel of time!
That's all that did? Estelle, I'm ashamed of you. Man, I miss Joshua.
I've gotta give it my all!
She's gonna give it all, her all, guys.
Okay!
Holy crap, these guys do not believe in taking damage. Evil Spirit that causes no controls and petrify hard to hit and can split itself. Right, the Star Door heals those who attack it, but when its HP starts to get low.
Oh, Aidios, great Septian Overseer! Shine down thy radiance and smite those who oppose us. Divine light, grant me the strength to punish the wicked.
I was gonna say, maybe this is similar to the other ones that...
Hey! Upon the golden wings of battle,
Alright, come on.
descending to that land to rescue wayward souls.
I was kind of hoping that would kill the big guy. Petrification. They told me they would petrify. I didn't believe it though. I believed it. Well, this sucks.
I was not prepared. I'm sorry.
Okay, and these guys got down... They got down about 10,000. Unfortunately, I think Tide is a bad choice for here. I have curiosity, what happens if we use a chain?
Together now.
Oh, okay.
Basically nothing. Okay. That tells me that for the next time.
I'm so sorry.
Well, I was trying to kill them off real quick. Yeah, because this does no damage. I thought you healed. Heal better.
Go. Stand down.
Yeah, like, doing physical damage to these guys is worthless. What are they weak against, if anything? And don't really have any inherent weaknesses. We can try this. I may just have to go back and get things to stop petrification. Which I don't really want to be the solution. Because I kind of hate that the solution to a lot of this stuff is just, we'll get better stuff. You know, prepare for the battle better. But the orbital gear will just get petrified. Yeah, tribute guard. So that's pointless. And okay, even when half petrified, they can't do anything. No, the door said you'll have to do a trial. So it told me there was a trial. It didn't tell me guys did petrification. It didn't tell me. It said anyone can enter, but you'll have to overcome a trial. Doesn't tell me anything.
I'm so sorry.
However, again, I can easily solve this by just putting things on to stop petrification, and then it's an easy win. But that's a little, because yeah, here, check it out. All may say within this door. Lay claim to its rewards, however, you must first overcome a trial. Should this fail to deter you, open the door and step inside. Open the door? So, you walk into that battle blind. I mean, you know there's a combat, sure. That's true. It would be one thing, I think, if it was a like, let's say, you know how in the Tales games, if you lose against a boss battle, you actually go back into the menus and you can adjust your equipment. That would help a lot. That would solve my problem. But here, because it was just a case of, oh well, you should, put this on, but you don't even have a chance. It's like it only lets you restart the fight. I guess I'll keep using Taida. I'm having second thoughts about her. No, you know what? Not for this fight, I'm not. For this fight, I am switching Taida out for... Physical damage seems to do a whole lot of nothing to him.
Let's move out.
Okay, and then we'll go ahead and equip Joshua. Ah, that's that dang trumpet that always makes me think of Danganronpa music. Really? That surprised the heck out of me. Okay, let us go back down there. Okay, so we'll go ahead and open this up, go in there, kill them real quick. I don't know how real quick we'll be killing them, but we can go ahead and take them out relatively easily now that they can't petrify any of us. All right. Gonna try. I can do that.
Really? Nothing? Okay, he can do a little bit of damage. Not a ton, but a little bit. Okay. Everyone go ahead and move in. I wish it would say, instead of resist, like negated or something. I want my credit. I didn't just resist it. Good. Everyone walk into the killing zone. And yeah, Joshua hit him, so he'll heal us all. Just go ahead and keep knocking him, and everyone else can do damage to these guys. I realize they'll resist this a little bit, but it'll still do damage to all of them. Holy crap, is that it? I expected a little bit of actual damage. Okay, that's better. Dude, why do these guys not believe in taking any damage? Why did they get so many turns?
Now, light of the heavens, heal these battered wings. Radiant flash!
I mean, she does, but these guys don't actually take damage from physical attacks. Okay. So your new job is to just keep healing Estelle. You keep hitting him, so he keeps healing us.
Guys, come on! Hey!
This is going to take literally forever. This guy's a little bit faster than Joshua.
I will. Run no more.
We'll see if this does anything. Oftentimes Joshua is strong enough to get past. Okay, yeah.
Okay. So these guys are down to 7,000. Yeah, that does no damage. Okay. How? Goddamn. Shit. Stop hitting her. God damn. Oh my god. Okay, I'm sorry. I was really hoping that would actually kill some of them. Because my guys are about to die. Estelle unfortunately can't do anything. Good, yeah, hit her. Ha 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 ha. Do you have a... Because that is a single attack, single attack, single attack. None of these things do area. That's stupid. Because I don't think this does enough to be worth it. So down to 1,700, and that's annoying. Ah, this is actually a lot. Ow. Now, as soon as... I really wish you saw... Like, I'm okay with you hitting her, because if she can get up to 100, then I can kill all these guys. Same with Joshua. Oh my god. Joshua's up to 70. God, I don't know why these guys miss so much. It's really weird. It's dragging out the fight a huge amount. She's up to 50. 75. Oh wow, she's almost out. I didn't realize that. Heal Joshua up. God dang, 70. 58. I just need one of you to get to 100. Shit. Okay, good. We're gonna be okay, we're gonna be okay, we're gonna be okay. He's at 80. She could actually have done a CP heal and gotten them up there, but I didn't. I didn't. 85. God damn it. Better do it. Because she's gonna lose her CP otherwise.
Wanna see what I got?
This doesn't actually do all that much damage anyway, but...
Too slow. Hope for Wheel of Time.
$95. I freaking knew it. I freaking knew it. I freaking knew it.
I'm sorry.
Okay, heal yourself. Whew. I'm pretty sure we made it. I'm pretty sure we're safe now.
I will. Run no more.
I shouldn't have done that because the cell is still down. I'm stupid. I should have waited. Because that might kill them all. Nope, one is still alive. One is still alive, we're okay. We got lucky, the game took pity on us, guys. The game took pity on us. Whew. That was a trial. You don't actually get to go twice, just so you're aware. No.
Goddess bless you.
Guys, will you leave Estelle alone? Wow, he very much is still alive. Did he get summoned later or what? I don't know why he has so many hit points when everyone else is just about dead. One damage. Jeebus on a Christmas tree. Whew. This guy is annoying as piss. I don't know why. He must have like been missed in one of the initial soares, because he's significantly not as dead as the others. Okay. Please hit. Like, these guys are just annoying. He can't attack anymore. Wow. Hi, Chloe. Where have you been all my life?
Nicely done.
That happened.
I got a kitty suit! Guys, I got a kitty suit!
I have indeed. Whew. That was a fight. It was hard. I was pressing a button. I was waiting for something to happen. Orbments are devices that are used to carry orbital energy contained within septium to cause a variety of useful effects. It's only been a little over a half a century since they were first invented. Even in such a short time, they have already revolutionized the world. Haven't we seen this before? The necessities such as lighting and heating, to tanks and other similar weapons used to defend our nations. Orbments are used in just about every facet of our lives. In fact, it's hard to imagine life without them. So much we take for granted, life now involves them in some way. It is proliferate the advanced development of these orbments that we exist. We, the Epstein Foundation. The Foundation was first established in 1155 of the Septian calendar, a year after Professor Epstein's passing. It was created by his brilliant-minded disciples in order to honor his wishes. The Foundation is based in the home state of Le Mans, where it remains in operation to this day. It is a rather limited size at the beginning, and its attempts to spread orbital technology were initially met with little success. The investor's dream would never be realized at the rate they were going. 3 key researchers left Le Mans trying to spread the seeds of orbital technology across the continent themselves. One of these was Professor G. Schmidt. Professor, who had gained a fine reputation of his own for skill in the field of mechanical engineering, went around and visited corporations in various nations to persuade them of the benefit of orbments. The second was Professor L. Hamilton. Mindful of the technological gap between regions, he long believed it was rural and remote areas that needed orbit technology more than any other. And this is the help of the Bracer Guild, which already had a close relationship with the Foundation, and formed a mission with the intent of promoting and spreading technology where applicable. Professor himself also toured the regions with the aim of spreading practical awareness and laying foundation for others to build in the future. Interesting. Third was Professor A. Russell, now known far and wide as the father of the orbital revolution.
I know him.
He returned to his home nation of LeBron and continued to work tirelessly to advance the orbit technology there. In a year of returning, he had set up the Zeiss Engineering Factory, known as the Zeiss Central Factory, ZCF, created the first orbit to be made outside Le Mans state. 3 years later, the reigning king of Labrol at the time, Edgar III, visited the factory and inspected, and donated a large amount of money to further its research. In His Majesty's endorsement, orbments began to spread like wildfire throughout the kingdom, bringing such prosperity that the people of other nations were filled with envy. Until then, most people didn't see orbments as a particularly positive light. The success of Labrol changed their impressions of virtually overnight. One nation after another began researching the Foundation to share the orbit technology, and both of our Foundation's financial and social standing became much more secure.
Good job, Professor Russell! I knew I liked him for a reason. What the hell happened with his daughter? That's my question. What the hell happened with his daughter? I don't know, guys.
In the eyes of the world, the orbital revolution was a sudden, far-reaching transformation. But it was only because of years of reaching out to people and diligent, largely unnoticed research that was able to happen at all.
It's the Valkyria Chronicle book! I don't know, this was in the game.
Foundation's activities center around the following 3 guiding principles.
1. Carry out the fundamental research on orbments. 2. Spread out the orbital technology and inform the public of its benefits. And 3. Contribute to world peace through technology.
Now, let's discuss each of these 3 guiding principles in much more depth.
Foundation's most important mission is naturally to improve and develop the orbit technology.
The fundamental principles behind new orbments work need no improvements as such,
but their architecture, their internal structure have been improved upon countless times in the past, and will surely continue to be perfected by curious minds as the years go on.
Orbit's architecture concerns the 3 mechanical parts inside them, such as cogs and screws.
There's still plenty of room for change and new technology developed. Well, that's how technology works. Anything you make, it's always interesting how almost everything you buy is going to be replaced within about 6 months, in terms of technology. Not in terms of everything. If you buy a razor, they're not going to come out with a brand new razor. I remember someone was trying to make a laser razor, and it did not work.
These improvements can reap great rewards, but the research necessary to make them is known to be lengthy as it is expensive. As a result, companies who prioritize profit over all else are less than inclined to pursue them. That makes our Foundation's research all the more important for social perspective. 2 other important goals of the Foundation are to spread orbital technology as widely as possible, and to educate the public the correct way to use it. Orbments have become part of daily lives of most who have lived in the advanced nations and populated urban areas. Reality in remote and mountainous regions is very, very different. To counter this, we have long worked in missions of engineers and bracers in these regions to try and better the standard of living for people, and will continue to do so. We also continue to work on other ways to spread awareness of orbital technology, since we're working closely with the Septian Church, and added to the curriculum of Sunday school classes.
Wow! That's one way. I wonder how you would do that. I can just imagine someone actually going up there and being like, so, you guys are part of the church, huh? Well, you guys do good work. But man, I need to add to the Word of God. All right, the Word of God is incomplete. Here, tell them about this.
To pursue the noble yet extremely difficult goal, the Foundation has chosen its relationship with the Bracer Guild ever since initial founding. It was established as an international peacekeeping organization that can mediate on conflicts between nations from a neutral point of view, making it essential for the stability of our world. The Epstein Foundation continues to back them up fully in their cause, both financial aid and using the fact that Le Mans State is the only place where tactical orbits are produced.
Really? That's interesting.
Just as well, this relationship also provides ideal feedback towards tweaking the quality of tactical ordnance as they're used in combat, too. Every machine and every invention goes through a long, grueling process behind the scenes before eventually reaching the finished, refined form. Then, in 1190, in the Septian Church 1190, our founder unveiled the Orbital Network project, which would be implemented in partnership with the ZCF. Said project aims to join all of Zemuria together with the hope of a united communications network, but our hope is to do that much more than that. Our hope will help realize a peaceful world through communication. Sadly, Orbital's relationship to peace and concept became so much complicated as they are aiding in realization, or they're doing the exact opposite. Mr. Epstein expressed his hopes that they're really realize the limitless looping of energy would bring lasting peace to the world. Instead, recent years have thoroughly betrayed these hopes, and the post-revolutionary world has become a chaotic one indeed. Conflict between Liberal and Erbonia, for one, made significant use of orbital weaponry, airships included. It seems beyond a doubt the orbital weaponry will continue to become more and more advanced, making war an even more tragic event than ever. In the face of all this, how should we go about trying to create a peaceful world? We believe the best way to do this is to rely on the power of communication and a means to do so with people of different nationalities and races. These people can more easily interact with and more easily deepen their understanding of one another. Perhaps that will allow us to create a world we all so dearly desire. In the end, one thing is for certain. Our challenges to try and bring Professor Epstein's ideals are only just beginning.
Hooray, guys! We learned something. And we got ingenuity and 7,000 Mira. I missed Moon Door 4? I don't think so, buddy. Moon Door... Oh. Okay, for some reason I thought that was... Moon Door was the second one. Well, that's unfortunate. Was it in the fourth plane then? Must have been. Because I definitely never saw it. Never saw it. Oh crap, I just realized I need to put on my don't get mind control stuff again. Why is that why are you not doing damage, Estelle? Estelle, I demand that you do damage.
Hey!
Not done yet.
I'm having a mixed tendency. On the one hand, I'm like, well, Blind Run, I missed stuff. On the other hand, the entire reason to play this game is to see these doors. So I do feel like there's very, very likely going to be major things that will be missed if I don't go in back and get them. So let me go back. I don't know that I will do it tonight because we actually usually end at 11 and it is 10:53. But is there a map? I mean, I see the small map up there. Got that already. Oh, yeah, I remember what that was. Grumble, 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 grumble. I didn't actually want to fight you. Damn. Get on my level, guys. I wonder why Estelle is doing such little damage. That bothers me.
Hey!
Estelle, I didn't bring you here so you could suck.
Yeah. Every time. I even tried to knock them out of that so that they wouldn't. Really?
Hey!
Need to get up to 50.
Oh, pitiful souls, may you rest in peace.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and... If I can remember what buttons to press, which I obviously can't. I should probably also heal her, just in case. Okay, so let's go ahead and track it down real quick. Really not a fan of those not enough. $14.75. Nothing back there. Okay. Anything on this side? This secret side passage? I think I actually went here. So let me try going north. I'm not positive I went this way. I am positive I went this way. Yeah, but I just unlocked her. Or shouldn't her weapon be roughly equivalent to what people have? That's the way the game's worked so far. Because, like, I shouldn't have to upgrade her yet. She just got unlocked. People I've had for a while, sure, I get. Okay. Nothing up here? No, I've already been... Dang, I'm surprised I missed this door. I've appeared to have done a pretty good job of exploring this place. You literally just put a sign that said that in the last screen. Where is this damn door? It's on the south? Oh, okay. Not tonight. Although I'm glad to know I can already open it. So, okay, we'll go ahead and... We're about 2 minutes from the end of the stream, so we'll go ahead and save here. And tomorrow, or not tomorrow, but on Tuesday, we will open this door and proceed through the rest of Chapter 5. Look forward to it, everybody. As always, let me go... Oh, I'm not prepared for the end of the stream. I'm terrible. No! Let's see what the outro music is going to be, shall we? This isn't my favorite part of the stream, but I always love this, because I just want to click it and just see.